Meet John. He is a back sleeper who suffers from stiff neck due to a motor vehicle accident. John wants to create a functional pillow, so in this video, we'll learn step-by-step instructions on how we can create a functional pillow for John. First, we will learn how to determine his pillow size. Then we will learn how to adjust the pillow to his comfort level. Next, we will learn how to use the functional pillow properly. And lastly, we'll discuss the importance of scheduling follow-up appointments. In order to determine John's pillow size, we'll need to gather a few information on the patient information form. Enter the provider's name, phone number, and date. In Section A, enter John's last name, first name, his date of birth, gender, height, and weight. Under Section B, indicate John's mattress and pillow information with a check mark. John uses a regular mattress and the mattress density is firm, and he's used the mattress for 10 plus years. His previous pillow was soft, and he prefers his functional pillow to be soft as well. Under Section C, mark his health information. As mentioned earlier, John suffers from stiff neck. He has no record of arthritis or neck disc problems, so mark none. We asked John his sleep preference on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 indicates that he sleeps 100% on his back, and 10 indicates that he sleeps on his side 100%. John said that he mostly sleeps on his back, so marking 1 would be appropriate. Under Section D, we will record his measurements. His neck width is 4.5 inches, his head width is 6.5 inches, his waist width is 10 1/8 of an inch, his neck depth is 2 1/8 of an inch, and his shoulder to ear height for his left and right side are both 3.5 inches. Lastly, his size of ear is 2 inches. Under notes, we've noted that John is currently receiving treatment on his neck and back after a motor vehicle accident. Now that we've finished gathering his patient information, we will transfer the patient information into the initial data analysis. You do not have to fill out the BMI information because the computer database will determine that for you in the end. Click on Results to see John's pillow size and his BMI. This is John's pillow size. His neck insert is 2 inches high and 3.25 inches long, and the color is green. His head insert is 1 inch high, and the color is also green. On the side of all inserts, you'll find a label indicating the insert size and color. We will select John's insert sizes according to the results. Open the functional pillow and you will find a placement chart with 8 double-sided Velcro attached. We'll place the neck insert's bottom corners on the 0-inch mark on the placement chart. As mentioned earlier, John mostly sleeps on his back, so we'll begin by placing the head insert 3 inches away from the neck insert. Now it's time to adjust the pillow to John. Adjusting the functional pillow is fairly easy. First, we'll close the pillow but leave the cover unzipped so that we can adjust the head insert easily. We'll have John lay on the pillow on his back and we'll ask him how the pillow feels. Next, we'll ask John to gently lift his head and we'll adjust the head insert about 1 inch closer to the neck insert. Then we'll have John rest his head on the pillow and we'll ask him how the pillow feels with the new position of the head insert. After adjusting the head inserts 1 or 2 times, we'll attach the head insert in the position that John felt was most comfortable. If John prefers that his head insert is about 2 to 3 inches away from the neck insert, this means that he's able to receive maximum neck support through this functional pillow. With this position, John's head will fall back more, which allows his neck to receive more support. John preferred that his head insert is about 1 inch away from the neck insert. This means that he's not able to receive maximum neck support because he either has neck stiffness, spasms, degeneration, restricted joint motion, or other types of neck problems. With this position, John's head is supported more and there's less support on the neck. In this situation, we can schedule 2 to 3 follow-up appointments to help him slowly maximize his neck function. We'll discuss follow-up appointments towards the end of the video. When we are finished adjusting John's functional pillow, we'll close the pillow and zip the cover. On the side of the functional pillow, you'll find 2 labels. On the bottom label, we'll record the date that his functional pillow was created to help John remember when he's due for a follow-up appointment. If you'd like, you can also write down the distance between the head and neck inserts under the date. Now that adjustments are finished, it's time to instruct John on how to use the functional pillow. The pillow should be positioned with the logo facing up. When John rests on the pillow, his head should rest on the functional pillow logo. When John lays on his back, his shoulders should touch the base of the functional pillow to allow the neck to rest in its neutral spinal curvature. When John lays on his side, his shoulders should fit snugly under the base of the functional pillow to allow his neck to rest in its healthy, straight spinal alignment. Remember, the cervical degeneration mostly occurs from the front to back rather than from side to side of the cervical spine, in which the C curvature degenerates to a reverse curve. So we'll encourage John to sleep on his back as much as he can so that he can receive proper neck support while he sleeps. Lastly, let John know that it takes about 2 to 3 days for his body to adapt to his functional pillow. However, if he feels uncomfortable after using the functional pillow for about a week, let him know that he can come back to the clinic where we can easily adjust and modify his pillow through the feedback data analysis. For more detailed instructions on how to use the feedback data analysis, watch the feedback data analysis video. Now we're on to our last step. John's functional pillow is complete, and it's time to schedule follow-up appointments. Generally, we can schedule follow-up appointments in 4 to 6 months. During this follow-up appointment, we can modify John's pillow size or change the memory foam cover to keep the functional pillow clean. However, John is suffering from stiff neck, so we will schedule a follow-up appointment in about 3 to 4 weeks. During the follow-up appointment, we will adjust the head insert away from the neck insert for more neck support. We may need to schedule 2 to 3 follow-up appointments until he can receive maximum neck support through his functional pillow.